Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's tutorial shall be the making of this lovely monostrap dress, and trust me, it is very simple. So what you need is to get your basic bodies. You know, I used to say that once you can draft a basic bodies, you can do any style. It's just all about altering a basic bodies to the style of your choice. So today we want to alter these basic bodies into asymmetric or monostrap dress. So you have to draft it on fold like I have done. Open it up, use your tracing wheel to trace it to the other side. Then you have this, and then I chose to have two different darts on the dress. Here I have princess darts, and here I have the shoulder darts. You can have the same darts, it depends on what you want. So the first step we need to do is to alter this, and for my neckline is 3 by 3. Please, if you are new to our YouTube channel and probably you don't know how to draft the basic bodies, I'll drop the link because I've done a detailed tutorial on how to draft the basic bodies. And then if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Also click on the notification bell so as to get notified anytime we drop new videos. Thank you so much. So let's continue. I use 3 by 3, and that's the standard. So now I want to alter it. Please permit me to use pencil first in case I need to clean up. Then I will now highlight it with my marker. So here I would like to do maybe 4 or 4.5. Let me just do 4.5. That means I'm extending the neck width by just 1.5. Can you see? This now depends on what you have. You don't need to do, you don't have to do exactly what I am doing. It's just a guide. So this neck width now I've extended it by 1.5. Then now you need your cleavage length or depth. That is, the cleavage is how deep you want it to be. And 3 by 3 is on our neck bone. So from the neck bone, just place your tapeworm on the neck bone and then measure down to where you want, as in how low you want the dress to be. So for me, and 3 inches for my neck bone is just fine, or 2 inches. So let me just do 2.5 here. So if you want to do, you can just place your 3 inches here. Can you see? So I did 5.5. So, and then for my armhole here, then please let me quickly say this. It depends. You can choose any side. I chose this side to be the monostrap side. You can choose this side. I just chose this side. So now on the armhole, now you have to measure from the shoulder slants. You can do 4 inches, you can do 5, you can do 6, you can do 8. You can even use the whole of the chest line. Depends. This depends on how revealing you want it to be. I don't really want it to, as in, to really be exposed or revealed like that. So I can just do the midpoint. Let me just do the midpoint of my armhole, which is this side. So now I want to connect these points, and these points. Okay guys, so I'll just place my curve like this, just trying to get a perfect curve for it. Yes, I think I have one now. Can you see? Then I'll just use a straight ruler. You can as well still use the curve like this. I think I'm fine with it like this. Can you see? And remember, no sharp edge. You just have to blend and blend. So guys, let me quickly use a marker to highlight what I've just drawn here. Okay. Then please, you can have any shape of your choice. This is what I want. You can have any shape of your choice. Can you see? You just blend it. So fine, so perfect for me. You see, so you can do you can have something like this. If your monostrap is entering into the armhole, you can extend this more than this. You can make it, I make mine 4.5. You can make yours 5 inches. Can you see? And it will go like this. It can be like this. It can be here. You don't just do, can you see? Then you can still come down. Just feel free to be creative around this area. So guys, this is it. Then another thing we need to do, the second step, we are cutting off this side. We no longer need it. We are cutting this off, and then this is armhole, and I want to tighten this side, because if you just cut it off like this, it's my gape. If you don't tighten it, there might be some form of gaping here. You know, when you wear your dress and you want to like bend down. So I want a tightening here. So here on this is my guideline now. So on this line now, you can do 0.5 or 0.75. So let me just do 0.75. I really want it to be fitted around the bust area. Can you see? And I'll just connect it straight to the bust point. Use to the bust point. Then here you can as well use a straight line, or you make it slightly curvy here. Can you see? So another thing we need to do, notice side is the off shoulder side. So we still need to do some manipulation around this side. This side is just perfect because this one is with shoulder, but this side that is off shoulder, we cannot just leave it like this. After tightening, another step you need to do here is to create our whole armhole. And you know, when you are doing off shoulder, you can search on our YouTube channel. I have a very detailed tutorial on how to draft off shoulder. Your off shoulder, you need your brass strap. Yes, for your off shoulder, you need your round shoulder. So this place now, my brass strap is 10 inches. So unfold it to be 5 inches. So from the center front, now this is my center front, I will measure my 5 inches. And you know, from this center front, this is my center front here. Let me just, the fold here there. Just highlight it for us so can you see. So from this place now, I want to measure my 5 inches, which is my brass strap. That is from one bra to another. So from this center front to the first dark leg, I have 4 inches. So I will just pick my 4 inches and place it here to continue my 5 inches. Hope we understand. Then another thing is, from here, from my shoulder slant, from the front shoulder slant to the chest line, I have 7.5. I'm going to divide it into 2. That's 3.75. Yes, I have it. So from here now, I'll place my 3.75. Let me use pencil, please. I'll still highlight. Can you see? With my straight ruler, 0.75, 3.75. I hope we understand. Please, you can search on our YouTube channel. Then I'll make a straight line towards this side. You cannot just leave this side because I'm off shoulder side, so we need to do some tightening there. Then this is drawing a new armhole for the off shoulder. So you can leave it straight like this, or you make it just slight curve there, not too curvy. If it is too curvy, it will be showing your bust. Can you see? To reveal your bust area. So I just, can you see? So perfect. So when we are drafting the shoulder, that is when we need the round shoulder. So guys, before I cut out, because we are going to cut this out, we don't need it again. Before I cut out, I want to place the back. You have to repeat the same thing too at the back. So for your back, you need to draft. I've done mine. Draft the same thing. Your basic bodies for the back, you draft it on fold. Can you see? So, and you pin together like this. So I've got, just place it on this now and show us how it will look like. Okay guys, so this is the back pattern. As you can see, I have pinned it down. Then this is the front. So you want to place, let's assume this is the wrong side, facing wrong side, or you place right side facing right side. Then you want to pin it down. Make sure the center front is on the center back. Please be careful about it. They must align. Then you can just pin down. And then pin this other side too. Then what we want to do is, you can just cut out like this, or you come with your tracing wheel. So let me quickly trace and then I'll show you. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have traced it out and I turned it so that we can see it. So we need to tighten the back too. I will just, for the back, I can just do 0.25 or 0.5 depending on how fitted you want it to be. Then you can just connect like this. Okay, so I want to do to measure my bra strap too for the back. So from the center back here, I'll just measure what I have from here to the first dart leg. So I have 4.5. So I'll place my 4.5 on the second dart leg to complete my 5 inches. So this is my 5 inches. Remember, our bra strap is 5 inches. And remember, from the shoulder slant, front shoulder slant to the chest line, we have 7.5. Half of it is 3.75. So you place it here, 3.75, and you mark. Can you see? So you take it straight down. Let me just highlight. Like this. So I'll take it straight down like this. Then I will draw the armhole. Exactly what I did for the front. This straight line, I said you can leave it like that, and then you can make a slight curve. I'll just make a slight curve. Can you see? So perfect. So what we want to do now, you can as well have a shoulder darts here too, or a princess dart, anyhow. And then this. So what we want to do now is to cut out. Yes, we need to cut out. Sorry. So let me cut out the neckline first. Okay guys, so I need to cut out. We're cutting this. If you need to blend this bust area, please do. Mine is perfect. This is the side front. I will just write this is the shoulder area. Shoulder area. So that I don't mix them up. Okay, so please, this will be to this side. I'll just write this is the off shoulder side. All this is for us not to mix them up, off shoulder area or side. Though we can easily identify, but notwithstanding, there's no harm in labeling all your patterns. So, can you see? Sorry, like this, then like this. So we need to cut the back. Let me cut the side first. Okay guys, so this is the back. Can you see? So the next thing for us to do now is to cut the off shoulder side of the back. Okay guys, so as you can see, we are done with the bodies. Can you see how beautiful our pattern is? This is the side. Please label your patterns so that you don't get them mixed up. This is the side back. This is the one with shoulder, the center back with shoulder, the side back with shoulder. This center back with the off shoulder, the side back with the off shoulder. You know, we did princess that. And let me quickly say something. You can do a waist dart. It's not compulsory you do princess dart or it's not compulsory to do armhole or shoulder. And this is the front, the side with the off shoulder, and the side with the shoulder. So now the next thing for us to do now is to quickly draft our off shoulder sleeve. Okay guys, so for the off shoulder sleeve you need your one shoulder measurement. So these are like a borderline. Then you also need your cap height, which is your bust divided by 12 plus 1 inch. So mine is 4 inches. I'll just measure the 4 inches all round. Connect with my ruler. Can you see? So on the cap height line, you need to input your chest line, which is bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. So I've measured mine. Then on this our sleeve edge, you want to measure, yes, this is, please listen attentively here. On this place, you know, my shoulder is 40 inches. Then remember our bra strap was 10 on foot, that's a 5. So 10 for the front, 10 for the back, we have 20. So off shoulder, my round shoulder minus 20. So 40 minus 20, I'll be left with 20. So 20 divided by 4, I have 5 inches. So on this sleeve edge, I will measure 5 inches. Can you see? Then I will connect with a straight ruler. Remember how we did the bodies, straight ruler as a guide, and I said you can just leave it like that, the straight line like that, you can just leave it, or you give it a little bit of curve, just as you did for the front, for the bodies rather. Can you see? It's just fine, it's okay. Then you can now measure your sleeve length, do the round sleeve, can you see, and do the connection like our normal sleeve. But as for me, I just want strap, just a small strap for it. So I can just do like 3 inches or 2.5. I think 3 inches is fine. And I'll just draw a straight line. So can you see? 3 inches, 3 inches, then I'll just cut out. So like I said, you can just, you want a long sleeve for your off shoulder sleeve, you can do that. It's not compulsory you do a band or a strap. So I'll just quickly label. This is the center front, this is the sleeve edge, this is the armhole side, and then this is the M line for the sleeve. So this is my off shoulder sleeve. Please always label off shoulder sleeve. So when I'm transferring to fabric, this upper part I will just add 0.5. This M line I can add 0.5. Then here, please don't add seam allowance. Why? Because most times, based on experience, if you had seam allowance here, you tend to have excess that the sleeve will be falling off. So these are our sleeve and our pattern. So what we want to do now is to quickly transfer to fabric. Okay guys, so I have transferred my patterns to fabric, as you can see. And this is the side with the shoulder, the side with the off shoulder. Then I've done the same thing to the back. Let me show us. Can you see the back? This is the sides. That's why it's good to, yes, it's good to label. This is the shoulder area. Can you see? And the off shoulder area. So what we need to do now is to start joining. You will join the first, the princess darts. We'll join it first. That is, I am joining. Can you see? I'll join this with this, then this with this on 1/2 inch. Then you repeat the same thing to the lining. And as for the front, I am joining this. Can you see my hair? So you should do the same thing. You join it. Remember, any darts cutter that you are joining by, you start from the back, from the down, from the M line, then you sew it straight till you get here. Then the same thing too applies to this side. You start from the down part and sew it straight till you get here. So let me quickly do that, and also let me show us the down parts. You know, the highlight of this tutorial is on the upper part, so you can do any style line of your choice for the down part. So can you see I did a man-made for the down part? So you can do a pencil skirt, you can do any, you know, this skirt of your choice and attach to it. Can you see the back and the front? You also cut lining for it. Then for the sleeve, you know, one side is the off shoulder sleeve. Can you see? This is the, for the off shoulder area, you have the off shoulder sleeve. Like I said, my own is a strap, and I cut two pieces. One stand for the fabric, and the other, can you see, standing for the lining. So that is it. When we are about to join, I will show us. Then for the sleeve, for the other side, the shoulder area, I'm having two flare on one side. So what you want to do is that for the upper flare, you just cut your flare. I have two pieces here, one stand for the fabric and the other for the lining. Then I'm going to turn. You can add any interfacing of your choice. I'm going to add an interfacing to this one. I'll turn the M line. Then this is the circumference that will enter into my armhole. That is that. Then for the other flare, we are doing a flare there, and the M line, instead of having an elastic, you can have elastic, but I just want to do another thing entirely. So for your own, this is a sleeve, what's it called, a basic sleeve. We should know how to draft a basic sleeve, and if you don't know how to draft a basic sleeve, I have done a detailed tutorial on how to draft a basic sleeve, so you can just search on our channel. So this is a basic sleeve. Then what you want to do is please, this is optional. Like I said, the highlight of this tutorial is on the monostrap. This is optional. You can just cut a flare. Like, you can have two steps. If you look at the picture very well, it's like this. So you can just have a flare, then this M line, just do a casing, do a road M like this, 1, 2, and so, you know, and then pass in your elastic, then gather it up. Or if you don't want to use elastic like mine, you draft your basic sleeve, which is this one. Then you measure around the armhole like this. As for me, I have 10.25, and you know it's on fold. On fold we give you like 20.5. Yes, so the 20.5 now, either you can do a full circle or half circle depending on what you want and the amount of fabric you have. So I did 20.5 divided by 3.14. Then I folded the half circle. I folded my, I've also done a detailed tutorial on how to draft a flare, so you can just check. Then I folded my fabric, and my radius is 20.5 divided by 3.14. I got my radius. Then the length is the length of this basic sleeve. So you can add some inches if you want it to puff up a bit, and then you can just do the same length of this, then add all your seam allowances. Then, you know, we all know how to cut a flare. So, and I arrived at this. So what I want to do, like I said, you can just pass elastic for your own. So my own, I will just open up and gather this one. Let me just show us. And I have to open it up. Can you see? And I will gather the middle to the middle. Where's the middle? I notch the middle. Then I will gather it with your needle and thread. Can you see? Or if you have a gather foot, you can make use of this. I'll just gather it to this, to the size, to the hem of this sleeve. Then the upper part, I'm not sure I have an excess there. So as for the upper parts, can you see the center to the center? Then I'll just sew it into it. Then sew it into it. Then I turn it out to bring it out. So let me quickly go and join the darts of the basic bodies. Then I will now come and show us. Okay guys, so I have joined all the darts together, as you can see. I also joined the down parts, and I repeated the same thing to the lining. So what you want to do now is we want to turn the neckline. Can you see right side facing right side? You place it as so. Then make sure this joining aligns with this joining. Then you pin down. Okay, then remember we are sewing on 1/2 inch. You sew on 1/2 inch. After sewing, let me just show us the back. You notch and top stitch, something like this. This is the back, one of the back pieces. After sewing, you notch it. Then you open it up. You tint the seam allowance towards the lining and top stitch, so that you can have something like this. So that when you wear the outfit, the lining is not coming out. Can you see? And then make sure you press it open. So I will quickly do that, then come and continue. Okay guys, so we are almost done with our dress. So the next thing for us to do now is to fix the off shoulder sleeve. So this is what you will do. You would have turned your band or your strap. Then you know these upper parts and the lower part is the longer side. So you want to open it, separate it, then you fix it like this. Can you see? Oh, sorry. Like this. Yes, it's like this. Because I want it to sit on my shoulder, I'll just tint it a bit. Then you pin down. You're not pinning it to the lining, except if you pin it to the lining, except you want to use what's it called? Except you want to use bias to tape your armhole when you are done. But like this, when you pin it down, later you use the lining to turn. Okay guys, so once you pin to this side, you turn it. You need to pin it to the back too. Remember, it's right side facing right side. And like I said, if you want it to sit, you just slant it a bit. Or you can take it like this, but I want it to sit properly on my shoulder. So that's why I just slant it as in slightly. Okay guys, so we are done with our clothes. Can you see how beautiful it is? Can you see the asymmetrical neckline or the monostrap? So beautiful. So guys, I will just display it on the mannequin or dress form for us to see the beautiful dress we've been working on since. And then like I said, you can do any styling of your choice. As in, the highlight of this tutorial is just the monostrap area. Can you see how flat is laying? Then for the down part, you can do any style of your choice. Thank you so much guys. Let me just display it for us to see. Okay guys, so you can see the outcome of our beautiful monostrap dress. Oh, so beautiful. I love it so much. And let me quickly say something about the sleeve. For mine, I decided not to attach the flare to the balloon side. You can still go ahead and do that. The reason is that I made my own fuller, so it's just fine. So the other side, the off shoulder side, you can attach flare to it. You can just leave it like that. So go ahead now and attach any trimmings of your choice to make it pop out. So guys, I hope you've learned a lot from this monostrap dress. Please like, share our videos with your loved ones. Comment if you have any style you want us to do a tutorial on. Please drop it in the comment section below. I still remain your girl Abiola. Bye.